guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaylee, for those who don't know. And I'm going to show you all of the supplies that I got for nursing school, and my current semester, because I am currently in my last semester of prereqs. So I'm going to show you everything that I got for that and everything that I will continue to use in August when I start the nursing program. And yeah, just please subscribe, give us a like, all that jazz. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So first off, I'm not gonna show it right now because I don't want to get up. First off, I got a printer from Walmart, and it is I found one for $24, which is really cheap for a printer, and it's been working decently well for me. It also comes with a subscription to Instant Ink, which it's free for the first 4 months and then $5 a month afterwards, and they send you ink every month, which is a great deal because I don't know how many of you guys have had to buy ink for printers, but it is ridiculous, like $50 for a little thing of ink. So, first thing that I got, and then I will start off with my more typical school supplies. I really like these pens. My husband and I share them. They're the Uniball Signa 207s. They're gel pens. They write beautifully. They have them in many colors. I try to use the black for my notes. Then I really kind of fallen in love with these highlighters. I use all 3 colors, and they're the Sharpie highlighters, the Clearview ones. So I don't know if you can, yep, you should be able to see it focused. It's got like a hole in the highlighter to where you can see what you're highlighting. And it's really great because I suck at highlighting straight, and these help a lot with that and making sure that I don't highlight things that I don't want to highlight. So those were a win. Because I live with my husband and my cat, and I like to do some homework on campus, headphones are necessary. So I got these cheap Bluetooth in lavender from Five Below. They work great. They connect to my phone. They connect to my laptop. It's great. I also have a crap ton of note cards that I have accumulated over the years. Now, whenever I'm making note cards for class, I'm not going to use the whole thing. So I cut them in half typically. Pretty standard, just cut them in half and use half a note card, and then I have way more to use, and it works great for me to do it that way. I also have these stickers that, well, they're kind of like tabs and post-its. They came with a planner that I got a few years ago, and I just use them to mark where I am in my books for class. Then, okay, this is my to-do list for the day, but like I get these random pads of paper from like school fairs, job fairs. Pick up the free pads of paper so you don't have to buy pads of paper to make to-do lists. Because I've actually used this. Jeremy's back there.
Sweetheart, what did you do with my pen cap?
It's on the top by your bullets. You see it? On the left side, close to the picture of me.
No, I see. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. I had to fix his fountain pen a minute ago, and you can see the ink on my hands. And I love this shirt. And I sprayed myself with ink on it, which is very sad. I'm also filming this on a Monday because I don't have school, because it is a snowy mess outside, and I'll show you at the end of the video how much of a snowy mess it is. But anyways, I used this pad of paper, and I went through, and these are my weekly to-do list. It's a pretty big stack because my semesters are 16 weeks long. And it's Monday. This is my list for the week. I still have all that to do, so I'm kind of procrastinating by making this video. But it's fine. I will get it done. I have faith. And then planners. I like them to be the size of everything else in my backpack so I'm not losing them. So I got one of the big, I think they're See It Bigger is the brand. And my cat decided she wants to have her tail in the video. And apparently her entire upper body. But it's kind of, it's a monthly weekly, which I've been seeing in videos, people having like the daily ones where every single day is a page. I want one. I can't find one around here for decently cheap. That's the style I want. And I'm broke, so trying to find things for cheap, my thing. But like that's what like the weekly view looks like. And they've already like changed their assignments a couple times, so I've had to like fill it out and then cross things off and refill it out. It's been a mess. And this is already, I don't have classes on Friday, but there was already a Friday that was a snow day because we got a blizzard. I live in Nebraska. We get blizzards all the time. Today, freaking whiteout conditions. They're calling for 8 to 16 inches today. Like, really glad they canceled school because they don't clean our apartment parking lot until like 2 days after the storm. And our vehicle has like those anti-lock brakes, so like the second we start sliding, it cuts power to the engine. And if there's packed snow outside of our garage, we're not going to be able to leave. And I'm kind of worried about how that's going to shape up for my classes for the rest of the week. We'll see. But anyways, typical school supplies. I also have a stapler because you never know what you're going to want to staple. I've been using it a lot to like, I've been printing out my PowerPoints for one of my classes. And I'll keep them together. I'll staple them. Typical stuff. This is the bag that I got for this year. It's got like these kind of straps where I can like pick it up on just like my arm or something. But it's also got this over the shoulder one. And this is what I typically use because it distributes the weight better. I'll just wear it like that around campus. It gets really heavy, especially if it's going to be a day that I'm going to be on campus for a long time doing homework between classes and just spending extra time on campus. Outside pocket is more of like what people need for school, especially if they're a woman. That's my woman pouch. And then because I've seen on a lot of people's videos that their nursing program only allows them to have like a 4-function calculator, I picked up a little 4-function calculator. It was like $1 at Walmart, not bad. I also picked this up at Walmart because I've seen a lot of people say that they will use like a little small whiteboard to like rewrite stuff to help them memorize it and not waste paper, which I get, makes sense. Like, and this was like $1. I was kind of upset though, like a day and a half after I got this, like, yeah, clearance at Walmart for freaking 50 cents. They had them in like purple, as you will see with the rest of my supplies. Purple's my color. I was really upset. And since I got that whiteboard, I also got one of these like kits where it's got like all the markers, the eraser, and the like cleaning spray. And like that kit was $5. Like that's really not bad to have different colors to where you can sort it and stuff. Don't feel like you guys really care, but I got a notebook for each class. I use the cheap one subject Walmart notebooks. It's just easier for me to manage that way. And yes, I reuse my freaking reuse notebooks. So like if I have a few pages left in a notebook after a class, that'll be my first notebook for my next class. So I'm not wasting paper. I might have a couple classes where they're in multiple notebooks. That's okay. Just as long as you keep it organized. And that's one thing that I typically will do. Like I'll rip out the pages that are for a certain class so I can use the rest of the pages in the notebook. I'll staple them together and put them in like a file folder somewhere. And then I got my books. I am currently taking anatomy to get a better grade and raise my GPA. And yes, I'm wearing shorts in a freaking snowstorm. My house is warm. But yeah, I'm retaking anatomy to get a better grade because I got like a C+ and I need to raise my GPA, so I got to get an A, which no problem. Like literally, I don't know if you guys hate those professors where like they'll post the PowerPoints beforehand, before class. You read over them because you're a decent student, knowing that a lot of times they'll add a crap ton of stuff to them. And then you go to class, and your class is literally the professor reading the slides, word for word, monotone, the whole hour and a half of class. It's frustrating, but I'm gonna get a freaking good grade in that class because I've already taken it, and then now I'm taking it with a professor that literally just reads off the slides. It's fine. A little annoying because it's super, super basic because, you know, I'm going into the 3rd week of school. It's still like we just finished going over ears and eyes after going over cells and tissues. That's like all we've went over. And like basic, like the terminology of like anterior, posterior, superior, inferior, proximal and distal, and like medial and lateral. So like kind of annoying. My books were so freaking expensive. Like makes me mad. Literally trying to find stuff on Amazon to try to make it cheaper because whenever I clicked on, because you know how you have to go to your school's bookstore to like find out what books you need for classes, it said that like for my classes it was going to be $1,000 for my books. That's ridiculous. I'm broke. Like but found a bunch of them on Amazon and got it down to between the books that I had to get from the bookstore because it was written by our freaking professors and Amazon, I spent a total of $500, which is still a lot of money. So my anatomy book, I had to get a bigger binder for it because I only had 1-inch binders at home. And it's currently in a 2-inch binder because that's the only thing that it would fit in. And binders are expensive. So, because it was a loose leaf book. $100 for a loose leaf book. That's my anatomy and physiology, which we're not even really doing much with the textbook itself, which is weird to me. But we can like read some of it to supplement our other stuff. Like, why did I pay so much for this textbook if we're not even really using it? I'm also taking Patho. Seriously, guys, if any of you guys have used this book, and like have taken patho with this book and know like how the Davis stuff works really well, send me a message or like comment, because I'm a bit worried about this class. The professor is kind of similar to the professor for my anatomy class, and kind of just, we don't really go over anything pertaining to the actual class in class. We literally, the first class, and it's a once a week class, which is a little annoying. First class, we literally introduced ourselves to each other, and he showed us how to log into Davis Advantage, made sure all of us were able to log into that and log into Canvas. Well, it's freaking Thursday by the time we have that class. You better know how to get onto Canvas by Thursday of the first week. That's kind of a no-brainer. But like, yeah, it was get onto Davis Advantage, and that's it. That's all we did in our first class period. And then the second class period, because I've only had 2 of this class so far, he just like rambled for most of it and went over he had us go in our books and find answers to various questions on the study guide for our exam on the 4th of February. And he went over, like, there were 2 PowerPoints, and he went over, 5 slides in each of them. We haven't done much in this class, and I feel like I'm teaching myself it, which is scary, because this is a class that is technically part of the nursing program, but you can take it before you're in the nursing program. I just wanted to get ahead and to take a full load so I would get student loans to pay for my classes this term, because, like I keep saying, I'm broke. This is also for my anatomy class. This is one that was written by one of the professors at where I go to school at. So we had to buy it from the bookstore. This and our subscription to our platform to do our homework, the Top Hat, was like $120. It's fucking expensive. Excuse my language. But seriously, it's annoying. I don't want to be paying this much for a flimsy book and an online program so I can do my homework. But yeah, that's that. And lab is basic. Very basic. It's so basic it's annoying. Literally, let me find a better picture. We literally spent one lab filling out these pictures with the different structures. It's literally not even hands-on. We fill out this stuff and fill out stuff in the book. Last time was the most, I've only had 2 labs, but it was more hands-on because we actually got to get out microscopes. And that was it. And to look through the microscopes, you had to have glasses or goggles because our professor didn't want to sterilize them because of COVID. And no, but she didn't tell anybody about the unwritten rule of freaking microscopes. Do not scoot them across the table because it ruins the optics. The girl that sits across the table from me, literally scoots hers across. Don't do that. You ruins the optics. And I'm the only one, what? Because, I've already gotten, I'm literally an internship away from my biology degree. Annoys me. Also taking, and yes, there's a pin in this because I am currently working on reading a chapter. My other class that I'm taking is my EMT class, Emergency Medical Technician. So that's a big reason why I already got most of my nursing supplies, because I need them for school, for my EMT. So, emergency medical care, this is the book. Another thing to note with my patho book, it came out last February. So, new book. Have to get a new book if you want the code to do your Davis homework. So that book itself was like $200. Mad. And I'm taping this video on my laptop, so I can't really show you my laptop. I have an Acer Chromebook because that's pretty cheap. Only big issue that I run into with it is I don't know if any of you guys have to use Respondus to take tests and stuff because of this freaking era of COVID. But yeah, Respondus likes to mess with me so I had to download it to take a quiz for one class. Worked fine. Go to take another quiz for another class, and it goes into Respondus. And it's like, this exam is not configured for Respondus, and yada 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 yada. Okay. I'll try again later. Go into it later. Because it went into Respondus, it gave me a 0 on the quiz. Messaged my professor to open it back up. She kindly did. Then I went and did it again, and it said the same exact thing. I'm just like, I'm having issues because it's just automatically going to Respondus. And she's like, oh, well, it's not supposed to. It shouldn't. Check your settings. I wound up having to delete Respondus so I could take the quiz. So apparently, whenever I have Respondus on my computer, it sees the word quiz or test on Canvas, and it automatically just, okay, I'm just gonna pop up here. Cool, so I have to undownload it and then re-download it whenever I need it, which is a lot. I actually am supposed to take a quiz before Wednesday that needs Respondus. It's a bit annoying. But anyways, more fun stuff. So, like I said, we're supposed to have goggles for lab. See, she told us this at the first lab. You have to have goggles. Cool. Get to lab that following week. Realized I forgot my goggles at home. Ran back across town to get my goggles before lab. Was late to lab. But I had my goggles, so we're good there. And then she's like, yeah, if you have glasses, you don't have to wear goggles. I would not have spent the money if I did not need them. Frustrations.
Heading out for a sec, love.
Huh?
Heading off. Dude,
Okay.
for a sec.
Okay. So.
Not leaving. Just here, pull some stuff off my car.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
So, like you see all on those different videos, everybody's got a stethoscope case. I actually am up to 3 stethoscopes. And I did not grab my blue one to show in this video. But the blue one I got in high school, I actually took some senior pictures with it. Like, cute with it, like hung over my neck, even though the oils on your skin can like hurt the hose on it. It's fine. But anyways, everybody's got like a different style for these. A lot of people I've seen have the ones with the handles that have like the heart and the EKG line. I really liked this one, and it was cheaper. This is like a purple plaid. It does not have like a handle, but like this you could easily like carabiner or clip it onto your bag or something. Just get a carabiner. If you don't know what that is, those are like hiking hooks. They're completely like round, and then they have the piece that like can move. Yeah, if that explanation actually worked. So I got like one of those giant like diagnostic kits because it was, okay, so on my supplies, not counting my goggles, but like these supplies, so the stuff that I'm getting ready to show you, plus like this case, I spent total $75. Frugal. But I'm just gonna dump everything out. But like the inside, it's got little things to hold it in, and it's very, I don't know if you can tell, but it's super soft on the inside. Even like right here where the back of the, where it like folds, it's soft there too. Love it. Purple is my color. They did not have the diagnostic kit in purple. Slightly sad about that, but it did come with a couple things that I'm not keeping in my stethoscope case. Don't know if you know what these are. They're tuning forks to like test your hearing, I think. But yeah. Yeah. But there's those. And I just have been keeping them on my, I got a bookshelf back that I set my printer on because my printer was originally on the floor, and then we got our stimulus check, and I'm like, well, I need more room to put all of my crap because my desk kind of can't put too much stuff on it. But anyways, back to my diagnostic kit that I got. It came with pink stethoscope. I did not get a Lippmann. I do not have a Lippmann. All of mine are these kind of 2-tube stethoscopes. I have a blue one. This is my pink one. And then I'll show you my one that came with my blood pressure cuff. But yeah, so pink. And it goes in my stethoscope case because it came with the diagnostic kit. Diagnostic kit totaled to $25. This was $10. $10. That's not bad. Like this was $25 for the kit. So like the tuning forks, this, and I'm going to show you more stuff. And like I needed pretty much everything that was in the kit except for like those tuning forks. Eventually would need for my nursing career. $25. Not bad. For a stethoscope, tuning forks, plus all this other stuff. I was going to pay more than that for a couple things in this kit. So, we're good. So, got the pink pin light that came with it. Pin lights are pretty. And, I don't believe that it's an LED because it doesn't hurt my eyes. It doesn't hurt my husband's eyes. It doesn't hurt my cat's eyes. I've been practicing because I'm that nerd. But yep, I got that in this kit. I got a small set of little bandage scissors. I got a nice durable set of trauma shears, which I'll really need as an EMT. Be careful, I'm going to be having to cut your clothes off you. That's the running joke, I guess. But we're supposed to be super professional, so. I've seen on a lot of videos where they'll get a set of hemostats because it's helpful to be able to like close off like lines and like IVs, I guess, with them. I don't know, I've never used them. But I did see my husband has been volunteering at a local museum, and I went in there with him on Friday, and I was looking at the medical section, and they got a lot of these. They got like 4 hemostats in all different sizes and like angles, and like your girl was so happy about that. I got a reflux thing, and it works. There's that, because you never know when you're gonna need that. And then I got this. They're really skinny tweezers, so you never know when you're gonna have to like pull a tiny little splinter out of somebody, you know? Always good to have. And then these are itty bitty scissors, like teeny tiny. So if you ever need to like cut something that's like really small, these would work. I carry them all with me. We'll see what I need once I get to like, because I have clinicals for my EMT, but they're all like ambulance rides because we can't be in ERs because of COVID. It's slightly annoying. Actually, it's not slightly, it's very annoying. Because I want to get my butt in the hospital as soon as possible. Not like with an injury, but like to see how hospitals work. So that's like not all that I got. So I don't know if you guys have seen in other videos where like they'll get the foldable clipboards that have like the notes on the back. Those were like $40 for one clipboard because it has notes on it. I got this one for $10. $10. No notes, but it's purple and it folds and it's freaking amazing and I love it. Here's the tea. Got this. Ordered it. Expecting one clipboard. I'm probably gonna have to like send you guys what company I ordered this from. It's on Amazon. If you just like look up foldable clipboards, it's the one that's like $10. But I did not get one. I did not get 2. They sent me 3. They sent me 3 cute purple clipboards for $10. Guys, make your own cheat sheets. You can easily get sticker paper. I know this because my papa, whenever I was little, used to make me stickers on his printer. Make your own cheat sheets that are specific to your program, specific to your school. Make your own cheat sheets. Spend less money. Then you'll be better at retaining the information too, because you made your own cheat sheets. Like, use your brain. And then last thing I got to show you guys. It's kind of a mess because Jeremy, my husband, was having some high blood pressure problems last night, so I was checking his blood pressure frequently. So mine, it's purple, and it like says left arm or right arm, like where to position it to have it like where the arrow is pointing to the artery. It's got like, forgot that it'd be backwards for you guys, but the dial goes all the way up to 300. It's a nice Velcro. It's adult size. It works really well. And that came with its own little bag, just so that like the stethoscope that came with it isn't like bumping into the dial, and like you don't want to like open your bag whenever you get to clinicals and your dial's busted out because your bell of your stethoscope hit it. So like it's got its own little bag. I am obsessed with the stethoscope that came with it. It's purple. It looks blue on the camera, but it's purple. And look at the freaking bell. It's purple on the metal inside, which is really cool. I like it. And I can hear really well out of it. You don't have to spend a lot of money on a stethoscope. Seriously. Somebody's probably just going to take it anyways. That's why you get backups. I do need to get like little labels with my name on it and stuff. But that is for another day whenever I have money. And so it's got like this bigger bag. And that's actually where I keep like, goodness. Because the stethoscopes like to come with like extra supplies, like extra earpieces and different diaphragms for the bell and like that kind of stuff. So those go in this little pouch on the outside. And then inside, I put like this little baggie. And then a stethoscope. So it's not like, none of this stuff gets to just bang around in my bag. It's all in its own little bag. What's cool about this bag, because I need it for EMT stuff, it's got a handle. So if I have an EMT lab and I don't need anything, that's the thing. On the days that I have my EMT lab, I gotta bring my whole big bag because I have EMT lecture 4 hours long, then EMT lab 4 hours long, then anatomy lab 1 hour and 20 minutes long. Yep, so got that. And that's all I got so far. I was gonna show you guys like my EMT pants. We haven't got our polos or our quarter zip sweatshirts yet. Those are supposed to be coming soon. Soon is so abstract these days. But yeah, we're supposed to get those. But EMT pants, you can just look at Walmart. I got the Dickies men's cargo pants, which very hard to figure out what size you wear in men's compared to women's. Very hard. But I figured it out. And then I have, you have to wear like black shoes or boots for clinicals and labs, and you have to be in uniform for class too. So I found on a swap shop on Facebook, like, gosh, almost a year ago, a pair of Dansko black clogs. If you don't know what Danskos are, they're like freaking $200 usually. And I got a pair for $20 that was like barely used, and like I just got to get it to where my feet are used to them. But I did promise you guys I would show you my printer real quick, and I'll show you guys outside too, because it's snowing good. So the printer's back there along with my bookshelf, and that's my desk. And I also have a giant whiteboard back there that I write down like my work schedule, but I'm currently in between jobs, waiting to hear back about a CNA job actually that will let me work only Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. 16-hour shifts, keep the bills paid. But yeah, oof, it's a lot worse out there since the last time I've seen it. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's a storm out there. Glad I got a snow day. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end the video here. I might make another video later because today I'm going to try to be productive. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's a very long video, but I had a lot of stuff. So, I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have made it this far.